Hi everyone, Jody here, known as the Caffeinated Crafter. You'll have to excuse my voice, I'm fighting a bit of a cold, but I wanted to post a quick video today on how you can change your plain Jane embellishments to voila, fun and fabulous embellishments. And things we're going to need today are the re-inking tool from Ranger, and I'm using the felt pads, not the foam, the felt ones, because today I'm going to be using my alcohol inks, and I'm using sailboat blue and raspberry. You could really use whatever colors you want to so that you can coordinate your embellishments to match your layouts or your cards or whatever mixed media project you're working on. I'm also going to be using some stickles. This particular one is Stardust. I'm going to be using just any kind of script background or any kind of flourish background, whatever you want to use. And then I'm also using Moonlight White Brilliance ink pad. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing you want to do is you want to obviously apply your felt pad to the applicator, and then I'm just putting a couple of drops of my alcohol ink onto the pad. You don't really need a lot, a little will go a long way, especially since the medium that you're going to be putting it on is pretty absorbent. Just like that. Okay, you don't need a whole bunch. And then basically all you do is you just take it right to your project and then you just start dabbing. And you just keep doing that until the whole piece is covered so that you end up with something like this. And as you can see, it does dry a little bit darker. Okay, these are the same colors I use, so don't freak out if it gets if you're finding it a little too light at first. It will dry darker. Okay? Next, what you want to do is take your ink. Now really at this point you could use black if you wanted to, you could use a silver, which would be pretty cool, or even a gold. Whatever is going to work with your project. And then you ink it up really, really well. And then what I do is I actually take my project, my embellishment, and actually put it onto the top of the stamp. Just press firmly for a couple seconds and lift off. Now you're not going to get a super, super bright impression, but I don't know if you can, yeah, there you go. All it's going to do is give it some texture, which is kind of what I'm looking for. And then at this point I'd probably just hit it with a heat gun just to make sure it's completely dry. Now the last step, here's another one I did earlier, is you're just going to add some glitter to it. You don't have to do this step if you're not a glitter gal. I completely am, so I'm fine with this. And actually all I do is just stick it on my finger and just give it like a light rub. You don't need the whole thing completely covered with glitter. You just kind of want to hit a little bit of the accents. Just like that. Just to add some texture. Now you can just add these to your projects. You can put a brad through the center of it. You could add a pearl or a rhinestone, whatever you need. Now, if you're working on a craft sheet, what I do here, because you notice that I've got a bit of a kerfuffle happening over here, all I do is I take some Stays On cleaner, like this, give it a spritz, and then grab some paper towel, and give it a quick wipe. Oh, just scooch that quick. There, clean and ready to go for the next project. Hope this gives you some ideas, and if you have any comments, please let me know. Have a good day and happy crafting.